I'm sure you've all seen the news. The old Fortnite map is coming back in the beginning of November 2023. I honestly couldn't believe it when I woke up this morning. We are going back to Chapter 1, Season 5 for 1 month before the beginning of Chapter 5. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna break down exactly what this actually means for us and what we should expect going into next month. Guys, we're going home. And it all started today with an announcement from Fortnite. On Twitter, they posted this image right here with the caption, "The greatest heist of all time." So as we all know, Kato Thorne is using this time machine to bring back old items. And if you look at the date, it's the exact release date of Chapter 1, Season 5. So he's stealing something from Season 5 for sure, but what exactly is he stealing, and why is Epic describing it as the greatest heist? Well, there's actually more information in game. Right here from HypeX, we have a tweet that's showing this sky that's going to appear in Mega City in the next couple of weeks. Now, this guy looks familiar to some of you guys who are watching, because this is the Chapter 1 Fortnite sky. And it goes even further than that. They also found a sound file that is attached to this sign that you will hear when you're near it. And it's actually the OG Fortnite lobby music. So that's already a ton of clues, but Epic takes it a step further. Over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a bunch of Chapter 1 Season 5 props and items that will appear in Frenzy Fields. So Epic's pretty much spelling out that this will be Kato Thorne's greatest heist, and it seems like he's stealing the entirety of Chapter 1 Season 5. And to top it all off, all the top leakers on Twitter pretty much confirm that they have information that this is true, that we will be going back to the Chapter 1 map. Now, everyone went crazy on socials over this, but what does this actually mean? Is there double pump? What items can we expect, and what POIs will be able to land in? So I'm going to explain everything Epic didn't tell you about the Chapter 1 mini season. So this season's ending around November 3rd or the 6th, and there won't be an end of season event, but there'll probably be a trailer that shows how we ended up in Chapter 1. The thing about this Chapter 1 season is it's only going to last 30 days before we go into Chapter 5. So Epic's doing something they've never done before. Is this going to be a part 2 to Chapter 4 Season 4? Is it going to be its own season on its own? Will it have a battle pass? Will old battle pass skins come back? We're not too sure, but what we are sure about is what to expect on the actual map and the gameplay. So let's break that down. So for those of you who haven't played Chapter 1 Season 5, or if it's been too long, this is the map. We have Tilted Towers, Salty Springs, Loot Lake, Retail Row, Dusty Divot, Lazy Links, Viking Hill, Snobby Shores, Tomato Town, and Kevin the Cube made his appearance during this season. So it's safe to say that we can expect him to roll around the map like he did all the way back then. And I feel like Epic really knows what they're doing with this. They want to make it authentic and have that OG feel. So you can expect some OG graphics and even old weapon icons. And speaking of weapons, we got to talk about the loot pool. So I found all the weapons that were in Chapter 1 Season 5, and I have a lot of questions. Are we getting the OG pump with its classic look and sound and icon? And could you double pump using a pump and attack like we did back in Season 5? Honestly, I'm expecting a mix of the new mechanics and the old mechanics, and I'll break down which ones I think we should expect. But let's talk about the rest of these weapons. The TAC shotgun making a return, heavy shotgun, double barrel shotgun. For the assault rifles, we have the OG assault rifle, the old burst AR, FAMAS, the scoped assault rifle, the minigun, the LMG, and the thermal scoped AR. There was a ton of different assault rifles back in Season 5, but the submachine guns actually go crazy. The suppressed submachine gun used to be one of the best weapons in the game. Are we going to get it pre-nerf or when it was busted and better than all the other guns? The OG submachine gun was great, but what about the P90? That thing was wreaking havoc at the beginning of Season 5. You also have the pistol and suppressed pistol, but we got to talk about the hand cannon, which could one-shot wooden structures from any range. The dual pistols will be in there, and we have 4 different sniper rifles. The OG bolt action, the OG semi-auto sniper, the hunting rifle, and the heavy sniper. There will be a lot of snipes in Season 5. And for explosives, the list is even longer. We have grenade launchers, the OG RPG, grenades before they got nerfed, old C4, clingers, and the guided missile launcher, which by the way has been completely removed from the game files, which is why I think we might not get every single thing on this list, but we'll probably get most of it. And who knows, maybe they will surprise us and give us a very authentic one-to-one recreation. If the guided missile returns, that would be insane. Now let's talk about the heals. We got bandages, med kits, big shields, mini shields, the old slurps, bushes, traps will be returning. And you know I'm gonna have to recreate a trap tower and trap a bunch of people. We could probably expect things like sprinting, mantling, and sliding to still exist just because people are used to it, and it's a quality of life change that would probably deter people from playing the Chapter 1 mini season. Which brings me to my next point. Let's think about all the gameplay systems that are in current Fortnite and that we can expect to see in Season 5. We can probably expect to keep all the quality of life changes that we've gotten since, like edit on release, auto open doors, auto sort consumables, and pretty much anything that makes playing Fortnite easier. So they're probably not going to bring in the augment system because that's probably an easy thing to turn off and keep things authentic. But what about gold? There weren't NPCs on the Chapter 1 map and there are no bounty boards. But how are we going to upgrade our weapons? If you don't remember, back then you had to use materials to upgrade. But what if you're playing zero build? And will there be zero build? I think yes. And honestly, that's a little bit scary because the Chapter 1 map was not designed with zero build in mind. Yes, back then a lot of people didn't even know how to build, but going up some of these mountains and hills and the open areas is going to be a nightmare without any building. I'm sure Epic is smart and they're thinking of ways of how that's going to play out, but hopefully it's not a complete disaster in zero build. But what about Season 5's Battle Pass? We can maybe expect some sort of remixed mini battle pass, similar to what they did in Season X, where they remixed old battle pass skins. We could potentially see a new style for Drift, Sunstrider, the Viking guy, and all the other battle pass skins. There probably won't be vaults. We can definitely expect the supply drops to come back, and llamas will probably stay, but there probably won't be any cars besides ATKs and maybe quad crashers. So that's all the gameplay things I can speculate on for now. We're gonna have to see exactly how Fortnite pulls this off, but we need to talk about the actual effect of what this will do. This is Fortnite's biggest card that they can play, and I'm honestly surprised they're pulling it out so soon. Chapter 1 returning is going to lead to huge viewership and player base spikes like we've never seen before. On top of that, a lot of OG Fortnite streamers and creators are going to return to the game even just to check it out. The question is, how long is this hype going to last, and what is the purpose of this? Epic's telling everyone to pay attention to Fortnite, and it's only going to last for 1 month. So it really makes you think, what the hell do they have planned for Chapter 5? I'm honestly so pumped for the rest of this year, and I'm so excited to still be creating content on this game, and I hope you guys are ready for what's to come. Thank you guys so much for watching.